Guys, so soapbox alert. Not really my soapbox, but I am going to talk about something that is important to me that I've been thinking about a lot lately. So this is something that a lot of the competitors that I know have dealt with, and then also just a lot of bodybuilders in general. We all go through different phases, some leaner than others. But when we're going through these phases, a lot of times we're really, really hard on ourselves. And I personally can attest to that because I just finished doing a bulk, gained about 10, 15 pounds, something like that, which 10 pounds is a lot of weight for me. I started at 128 and I gained actually 12 pounds. I'm 140 now, so I gained 10% of my body weight. But anyways, so I was looking through some of my photos from when I was cutting and when I was really lean and when I was taking a fat burner and when I was on SARMs like a year. And I started getting really discouraged because I was a lot leaner than I am now, and I loved the way I looked back then. In all fairness, back then I thought I was too small and I didn't love the way I looked. But now looking back at that physique, I'm like, that looked so good. Why did I stop? Or, you know, why wasn't I satisfied with that? Why did I do this? Because now I'm a lot fluffier. My body's a lot bigger, and I liked the way I looked then. So as I sat there, I was just kind of flipping through old pictures and looking at the pictures of myself when I was really lean. And I started really missing it, and I started feeling really bad about myself. And I literally started stealing my own motivation away from me because I started focusing on how I looked and how bad I look now in my brain. I started comparing this physique to that physique and wanting that physique instead of this physique and feeling bad about this physique and just feeling bad about myself. And the thing is, when you let yourself do that and when you start tearing down yourself and being mean to yourself and feeling bad about yourself, it takes away the motivation, the courage, the dedication, and the strength to do what you need to do to change that. So I'm sitting here making myself hate my current physique, feeling self-conscious about my current physique. And then I realized it's time to work out. But I just tore myself down so much that I didn't want to work out. I felt bad, I felt depressed, I felt unmotivated, I felt unattractive, I felt like all those weird because I had just sat there tearing myself down and making myself feel terrible. And when you make yourself feel terrible, you don't want to do anything. You don't want to go fix your problem. So the point of all of this is, instead of letting those things and letting yourself tear you down and letting those things bring you down, you gotta find a way to tap in and use those things to motivate you. And for me today, it was just literally saying, no, I'm not gonna let myself do this. I'm gonna go do some cardio, and then I'm gonna eat a good meal, and then I'm gonna come back and do weights, because those are the things that are gonna help me get to where I wanna be in the long run. Sitting and moping about it isn't. So long story short, more of the story, if you find yourself comparing your current physique to your old physique, stop it. You can't let yourself get discouraged by it. You can look back at the positives, but don't let yourself get discouraged, and don't let it stop you from getting to somewhere better. I don't care how many profiles on Instagram you follow that motivate you. I don't care how many workout partners you have that motivate you. If you can't be your own motivation, and if you can't talk to yourself and say positive things to yourself, if you can only tear yourself down, that is a problem. And that's something you absolutely have to change. So I don't know if all that made sense. I'm gonna go listen to this in a second. But it's just what was on my mind. And I just listened to it and I think it kind of made sense. So I'm back doing cardio. And I have done 30 minutes. I was controlling my breathing when I was talking to you guys. And then as soon as I finished, I was like, But anyways, for those of you who listen, thanks for listening to me. And y'all have a great day.